the way I love that bald head.
Good morning, guys. I have a few show. You are not.
Adulting.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And also running just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning from the 18-yard line. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, really.
On the give, it's Blue. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
To kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now for the first time, here's the former Kansas Jayhawk. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake, Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it at the 5. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dak to the air here. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good one right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Completed over the middle. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their early lead to 13. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blue gets the hands off. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, 2-2!
From the gun is Prescott. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Justin Simmons. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 21-7 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. The ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
He gets it again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has it at the 11. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start to drive with blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go! Here we go 46! Here we go 47! 26!
Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 26.
Going through here. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wide 26.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
17-yard line.
Oh, you use your Chick-fil-A points. Gotcha.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott.
What's up, bro?
Once more. On screen here to Blue.
Been chilling, bro.
And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Then we're going to 53. Everybody kill. Then we're going to 54. Wide 8. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. Buying some time right. Caught out wide. And then he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some lead off before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs, not just...
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. This plays a design run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. He finds Smith and Jake on right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams will look to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants grow the lead now to 22 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This taken from the 12. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Line 8, 26.
Prescott now, blitz coming. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set now for kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 2. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Yeah, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Within 8 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down. They give it to him again. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Williams to throw on third. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, nah, that nigga Rusty is ugly as
Dallas
shit.
getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Who gets it? He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, and they go right back to it. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
The third down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Savon Rebel.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Throw here. 3rd down. Harris has it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 28-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What is that?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They give him 4 yards before he stops Brock. It's second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Lone back gets the handoff. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's a design boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
LeBron, slam left.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What is that?
Third and goal, it's Williams. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Up the middle, Blue. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. So first down from the 41.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
Prescott now off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Prescott. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short pass brought in. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go. Hey, 40. Here we go, 46.
Throwing again, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded just shy of the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back-to-back carries here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Watch right, watch right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
What is it on?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is it on? Alert.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's a design run. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
What is it on?
On first down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
What is it on?
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on
Still
the play.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
What is it? Vegas! Watch squad!
Third down. Here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you super
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide 8.
1st down, here's Dak. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
So 1st down from the 41. Getting down to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants looking at a 3-0 start to the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
LeBron, slam left, slam left.
Him up now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. And has another one. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 44-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. Hits him on the out route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Working quickly here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Giants using their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, kill! Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide 8. What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Well, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
The kick by Ryland is good, and that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, your kicker gets some points, make it a hair closer in the box score.
He fields it from the 8.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill,